Good morning, dear students. How are you today? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to have lesson 3 solving equations by adding and subtracting. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to solve equations by using the subtraction property of equality, solve equations by using the addition property of equality. So, we have some vocab here: inverse operation, equivalent equations. Okay, how is solving an equation is similar to keeping a scale in balance. One on the balance below, as you see on this balance below, the paper bag contains a certain number of blocks. Assume the paper bag weighs nothing. Okay. So without looking on the bag in the bag, how can you determine the number of blocks in the bag? Explain why your method works. Okay, let's see. Okay, as you see here, I need the marker. I have here 7 blocks and I have here 4 blocks. And by assuming that the paper here weighs nothing. So inside the bag, I have here what? How many blocks? Of course, 3 to make the balance goes right, to be equal here. What did you do? So, solve equations by subtracting. The equation here, x plus 4 equals to 7, is a model of the situation shown above. You can use inverse operations to solve the equation. Inverse operations. So, inverse operation undo each other. For example, to undo the addition of 4 in the expression x plus 4, you would subtract 4. So, to solve the equation x plus 4 equals 7, subtract 4 from each side. So I have here x plus 4 equals 7. So what should I do? I want to get rid of positive 4. So I add here negative 4 on both sides. X plus 4 minus 4, 7 minus 4. So if you here erase the 4 from both sides, you have here x plus 0, I want it empty, x plus 0 equals to 3, x equal 3. So I subtracted 4 from both sides, from the left side of the equation to isolate the variable. Subtract 4 from the right side of the equation to keep it balanced. Okay, you can use the subtraction property of equality to solve any equation like x plus 4 equals 7. So we have here a key concept, as you see here. It's important to write it on your notebook. So words, if you subtract the same number from each side of an equation, important, the two sides remain equal. Okay, for any numbers a, b, and c, if a equals to b, then a minus c equals to b minus c. Why? 5 equals 5. 5 minus 3 equals 5 minus 3. Okay, both gives me 2. Okay, this is more clear. Okay, and more obvious. X plus 2 equals 3. So x plus 2 minus 2, okay, it's the same as 3 minus 2. I added here negative 2 and here negative 2. So x equals to 1. Okay, got it? It's easy. Okay. The equations here, x plus 4 equals to 7 and x equals to 3 are equivalent equations. Why? Because they are equal, because they have the same solution, 3. When you solve an equation, you should always check to be sure that the first and the last equations are equivalents, right? So I have here, this is for you. Example 1, solve equations by subtracting. As you see, x plus 8 equals negative 5. Check your answer now. Okay, wanna use this, okay, the marker. So example 1, okay, x plus 8 equal negative 5. What should I do? I add here to get rid or isolate x, add negative 8. Okay, negative 8. Write the equation, subtract 8 or add negative 8 from each sides. So x plus 8 here, the negative 8 erases or gets rid of here the 8. Okay, additive inverse. So here it will be x plus 0 equals to negative 5. Negative 8 gives you negative 13. So here x equals to negative 13. Identity property here. Why? Because here when I say x plus 0 equals x, here x equals to negative 13. To check your solution, you can replace negative 13 with the original equation. Okay, so you can check your solution, and this is how to check your solution. X plus 8 equal negative 8, negative 5. We can here check negative 13 plus 8, is it equal to negative 5? Yes, so your answer is true. Graph the solutions of an equation. Okay, graph the solution of 16 plus x equals to 14 on a number line. So 16 plus x equals to 14. What should I do for here? Yes, first of all, I write the equation as you see. Then I here, okay, change places. When I change places called, yes, property, commutative property. And then x plus 16, what should I do? I should here get rid of the 16 or isolate x. So by what? By subtracting by subtracting 16 from both sides. So here x equals to negative 2 by simplify. The solution is negative 2, and then I can draw it on the number line here as you see. Easy, easy, easy. Solve equations by adding. Some equations can be solved by adding the same number, okay, on each side. So it's the opposite of what we have taken. So I have here 6 plus 3, okay, 6 equals to 6 plus 3. X minus 2 equal 5. So I want the marker. I have here x minus 2 equal 5. Yes, x minus 2 plus 2 to get what? Negative 2. So I'm here adding plus 2. X equals to 7. Solve the equations. I have here y minus 7 equals to 25. So what should I do here? Solve for what, my dear students? Negative 7 to isolate y. What should I do? Write the equation first. Then we have steps to do. Then what should I do? I have here some steps, Jeanette. Okay, as you see here, my dear students, I have here steps. So I here add what? Positive 5 on both sides. Positive, sorry, 7. To get rid of what? To get rid of the, yes, of the negative 7. Don't forget to put negative 7 on brackets, and this is called, yes, this is called subtraction, subtraction here operation. So I have here y plus negative 7 equals to negative 25. And then after this, I add 7 to both sides to get rid of this 7 and isolate y. And this is called what? This is called y, and then y will be y plus 0 gives you negative 25 plus 7. Y plus 0, what do you think? Yeah, it's additive inverse. Okay, it's additive inverse. Then after that, it's the y equal negative 18. Here it means what? This is identity property. Property here 1y, it means 1y, identity property. So the solution is negative 18. Okay, very easy and interesting. Use an equation to solve a problem. Aviation, you know aviation. Okay. Flying. Using the information at the left, write and solve an equation to find the length of Wilbur Wright's flight. Bird Orville's flight was 732 feet shorter than Wilbur's. Okay, so I have here something to write. Yes, let x the length of, okay, and but let it be like this. Okay, I have here let x the length of Wilbur's. Where's Wilbur's here? Wilbur's. Okay, so Wilbur's here, this is the words. Wilbur's flight was 732 shorter than Wilbur's. Okay, Orville's shorter than Wilbur's. Okay, what are these names? Okay, Orville's flight here 120. Orville's flight here is 120, and I have here was here like is equal 732 shorter, it means that, okay, 732 shorter, x minus 300, okay, 732. So I have here 120 equals to x. Okay, just a moment. Okay, 120 equals to x minus 732. So solving the equation, okay, I have here 120 equals to x minus 732. So think of x minus 732 as x plus negative 732. Then I add to both sides the positive 732 to get rid of the 732 and isolate x. So x will be 852. So Wilbur's flight was 852. Example 5. Here solve equations. What value of x makes x minus 4 negative 2? This is by your mental math. So x minus 4 equals to negative 2. So I have here on the marker. So I have here to isolate x and get rid of 4. Add 4 to both sides. Okay. Then here x will be 2. So the answer here is 2 B. Okay. Okay, my dear students, by this we have covered the lesson. Study well from the YouTube presentation. Go back to your practice book. Solve the practice on this lesson. And if you have any problem, please send to me. Thank you, my dear students.